Lake Bunyonyi, a popular international tourist destination, is facing a major environmental crisis due to pollution and unregulated activities along its shores. The lake, which is located in Kabale and Rubanda Districts, is being threatened by the dumping of waste from hotels and other establishments which do not have proper waste management systems in place. The issue has been raised during the second multi-stakeholder meeting organized by Self-Help Africa, a non-governmental organization, to discuss natural resource-related issues and pollution, guide the hoteliers on how to use the lake without polluting it, and to regulate activities such as washing and other practices that are harming on the lake's ecosystem. The platform, which brings together stakeholders from the public, private, and civil society sectors, as well as community members, aims to provide a space for dialogue and innovation on natural resource management. According to Milton Kwesiga, the chairman, Academia and Research Technical Working Group on Lake Bunyonyi Protection, he highlights the alarming state on the lake due to pollution brought about by hotels and community dumping waste directly to the lake.
It is terrible around Lake Bunyonyi. The hoteliers, or those own hotels, really doing a disservice to the lake. One, they are having, they do not have their waste management systems for their hotels. They dump waste directly into the lake, which is really a very big concern. This is a tourism attraction lake. It is an international lake actually. It is under the Ramusa site, bordered by Rwanda and Kabale district. But if we don't do control on its use, the activities along the lake they are deteriorating the lake.
He adds that technical groups have been formed from various stakeholders aimed at addressing the crisis and urges the policymakers to implement and enforce the regulations, prevent further deterioration of the lake, for it's an international tourist attraction and a source of usable water to the people of the neighboring districts.
It has really organized us into a technical team that has involved different stakeholders, including the hoteliers, the district authorities, other NGOs, etc., to forge a way forward on how they can sustainably use the lake. The hoteliers will be guided on how to use the lake and avoid polluting it. Also, those people who have washing bays along the lake, especially like Muku, ICSF, that place has to be regulated. And enforcement must really be done, and what we've done today should be implemented, because we have formed technical groups, technical teams from different stakeholders. What is remaining is to do implementation, to ensure that our lake is really used sustainably.
The senior Kabale District Environmental Officer, Ivas Asimwe, has confirmed the alarming state of pollution on Lake Bunyonyi, stating that during the environmental team's visit, they discovered that many hotels are polluting the lake by dumping sewage from their toilets directly into the water, which is not only harmful to the environment but also poses significant risks to human health.
The state of pollution around Lake Bunyonyi is so high because we managed to go as a team of Kabale District local government and the sub-counties around Lake Bunyonyi. And actually what we found out that most of the hotels around Lake Bunyonyi are polluting through the sewages of their latrines or sewages of their toilets into the lake direct.
She urges hotel owners and cooperators with structures around the lake to implement proper toilet management system through the use of ecosystems and soak pits to treat and dispose the sewage safely, and pledges coordination with the district local government towards proper conservation of the lake.
But we would advise all proprietors who have structures around Lake Bunyonyi to at least have a new system of toilet management where you have your toilet that directs the sewage direct to the septic tank, and you have a soak pit where the water that comes from the toilet will go to as it sieves itself, and you get clear water rather than directing real fecal matter into the water. So I call upon, and I pledge that I'll work with the Kabale District local government team to at least we ensure, we monitor and inspect where it necessitates. We enforce and we do what? We make our water clean around Lake Bunyonyi.
Okay.
Naftali Mujis, the project manager, Self-Help Africa, has emphasized the importance of bringing stakeholders together to discuss issues affecting the community.
But also on protection of the buffer zone where we are promoting tree growing to reduce on cases of where landslides and the effects of landslides affect the lake in terms of sedimentation. But when it comes to the role of this multi-stakeholder platform, it is to ensure that these issues, especially like pollution, is tackled in terms of coming up with ideas and also how to create an understanding from the different stakeholders, all those who are involved in pollution, to understand how to manage waste.
Martin Tigomrujen, the assistant RDC Rubanda District, has pledged total support together with his fellow seniors towards the fight against pollution around the lake. He has also urged the organizers to involve the entire community by organizing the engagement on the lake to point out the key polluters of the lake.
We know there are so many issues around here, but some are already. If the means being sacrificed, there is no problem, so long as you add a brief. Enforcement is very difficult. Some people are corrupt. Some people are corrupt. But there are others who can't be corrupted, who cannot be intimidated. Like my senior has been here. And for him is ready, he told me is ready, that I should inform you that he is ready. Through Self-Help Africa, if you find that there is space and an engagement around the Lake Bunyonyi, he is very ready. The hope is not fought by so many people.
The projects aim to ensure that the region's resources are well protected and conserved, with the view of generating more income for the community through tourism and other natural resources. By preserving the lake and its ecosystems, the program hopes to attract more tourists to the area, creating jobs and stimulating local economic growth and improving the health standards of the community. Samuel Awumuza, ABK Television.